Welcome back. I have Lori Renaud here, who's with Acti-Kare, and just before we came on camera, we were talking a little bit about what it's like to actually have somebody come into your home. And sometimes it's difficult because the parent doesn't necessarily want the help. So let's talk a little bit about what you do and how you can kind of overcome that.
Okay, so Acti-Kare is a home care agency, and I do own the South Orange County territory, and I'm hands-on. I'm doing the directing and run all aspects of the business.
Right.
So what we do is we hire caregivers to go into the home and take care of older adults, people as they're aging.
Okay.
And yes, the number one challenge is people don't want to accept help. So the families are worried about mom or dad living alone, but the old adult's like, I'm independent, I don't want anyone to help me. So what I recommend is we start with a few number of hours, just have someone come in, maybe cook a fresh, healthy meal, go out for a walk, maybe run some errands. Okay. Start with a few hours once a week and then build that relationship, and as the routine is established and the people get more comfortable, then extend the hours if it's needed.
And that works pretty well? Good, because I remember trying to do this for my dad. He's like, oh no, I'm fine. And then but that's good. I don't think we tried that, where you just want to force it all on them at once. Oh no, you need this.
No, it doesn't work. And you have to make that perfect match. Find somebody that they really like and trust. And that's where I come in and I try to do that.
Okay, all right.
And then send the same person every time. You don't want a different caregiver going each week. That doesn't work. So
is that hard to do? I mean, is that tough for you to set that up?
No, it can be, but if we can align schedules and stick to that schedule that we design that is the best for the client, then we can find the best caregiver.
Okay, okay, good. And I know you said that there are more and more people who are reaching out to you.
Yes.
Obviously, you have some people in here in the village that are working out pretty well, right?
Yes, so I have very satisfied customers, clients, and then they're telling their neighbors and friends, so my phone's ringing a little bit more, which is always a good thing.
Exactly. Okay, good. Well, what are some things that you have coming up?
Okay, so, well, first I wanted to talk about September itself because it is National Healthy Aging Month.
Oh, good.
Okay, and as we discussed, when I go into the home, people are a little bit reluctant to accept help, but they're also finding aging is difficult. So I want to come in and improve the quality of life. That looks different for different people. But if we can just, I had a flyer, I don't know if you have it.
Yeah, we do. It's a Need a Caregiver September Healthy Aging Month.
Right. Okay, so I came up with 8 tips that can help people live a better, there it is, have a better quality of life. And by hiring a caregiver and bringing a caregiver in, we can help put these tips into action and maybe just have people age more happily, because I go into the home and people are like, I'm done, I'm tired, I've outlived my friends, my family, and my money. And it's really sad, it breaks my heart. So I'm like, what can we do to make this person's life better? And so we put a plan of care together, incorporating these tips, and it just makes me happier because we do make a difference in people's lives.
So being active, which doesn't seem to be an issue here, but that could be dependent upon age.
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
There are people that don't leave their homes. And if we're sedentary, we lose our strength, and then all of a sudden we might not be able to get out of our chair or the bed, and then we lose our independence. Then we really need help, and like just a little bit of assistance.
Okay. So even just taking a walk would be a good thing, right?
Absolutely. Taking a walk.
All right. And eating healthy, like you mentioned.
Right. So you want to have great nutrients to make your body function at its best. All the preservatives and additives and fast food, once in a while, fine, but not on a regular basis. And that's what I'm finding is people are just eating frozen meals or just not taking care of themselves. So if we can incorporate a healthy meal, that would be good.
All right, and stay social.
Stay social does wonders for the brain and even boost your immune system. And the more conversations you're engaged in, you just want to keep doing more, right? Right. So that's brighten spirits, you just feel better if you're engaged. Some things like looking into new clubs or a new hobby. If we can get someone on a walk, maybe they find that they love taking pictures, so then we can incorporate some photography. But once again, with the help of a caregiver, we get the people out more. Sometimes they don't want to do it on their own, or they're scared.
Right. All right. And then stimulate your brain. We've heard all about that.
Right.
And even if you don't leave your house, you can still do some things.
Right. So turn off the TV and maybe do a puzzle or like a word search,
Okay.
Sudoku, things like that, because that will help with your memory and your cognition.
Okay.
Keep you young longer.
Okay. And sleeping well.
Okay.
I think we all need sleep.
This is any age, right? We have to, our body heals when we're sleeping and recovers. So we need to do that. And we can teach little tricks, because some people will tend to sleep all day and then they're awake at night. So a little cat nap's okay, like maybe 10, 15 minutes. But if you're sleeping an hour or 2 hours, then of course you're going to have difficulty sleeping
Well,
at
especially
night.
if it's late in the afternoon too, right? Maybe
Right, or
during the
caffeine
day.
late in the
Oh,
day.
okay.
TV, you want to turn the TV off. So little tricks like that we can teach to help people sleep better.
Okay. All right. And then managing stress, of
Right,
course, is always a
right.
good one.
So just chronic stress wreaks havoc on the body. People will age faster the more stressed they are, put yourself more at risk for diseases. So if we can help manage that, and even just some deep breathing really helps. Meditation,
yeah.
And actually exercise will help release stress too.
Well,
So
right.
when you exercise, you release endorphins, and those are the happy hormones. So that's
Even the
a good
chair
thing.
exercise.
Absolutely.
And we watch that in the mornings here, and they always look like they're really having a good time, and even just raising your arms or doing something that's
Absolutely,
active.
yep. And these, I coach chair volleyball.
Oh,
So
that's right.
Right, that's still going on, and people just love it and laugh, and laughter is so healthy
Oh,
too.
yeah. So that will release stress in of itself, is laughing.
Absolutely,
Okay.
you're right. There you go.
Excellent. And then you have practice, prevention, and then being optimistic.
Right. So prevention, we can do health screenings, immunizations, but simple as washing your hands too in a clean environment. So here's another time a caregiver can come in and help change the sheets on your bed, help you shower, things like that, and then be optimistic. Of course, the happier we are, we're going to have a stronger will to live, to go on, and just live a longer life. So those are my tips, but little bit at a time. I don't want people to change everything all at once, but if we can just focus on one or two at a time. But I'm so convinced that a caregiver can help with these things. I am offering the free first day free.
Oh,
so you can
wow.
try us
Oh, that's great.
up to 8 hours, no obligation. Another way people might be willing to say, okay, let me give it a try, because it won't cost them anything.
Oh, that's great. Now, is that only for the month of September? Or is that at any time? Because I know that you were coordinating this with Healthy Aging
I am
Month.
going to offer this, let's just do it through the end of the year.
Through the end of the
Let's do
year?
it through the end of the year.
That is something that's
Right.
awesome.
I really want to improve people's lives, and
Okay.
this is one way we can do it, having someone help them.
Okay, well that is awesome. Definitely, definitely. Okay, so let's talk about your upcoming Expo, which is this weekend.
Okay, so Saturday, Clubhouse 7. There's what's it called? The Health and Business Expo from 10 to 2:30.
Okay.
And I will be one of the presenters. I go on at 10:45.
Okay.
And I'm going to be talking more in depth about home care and hiring a caregiver.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And
But there's other great speakers too.
yeah, it looks like you have a good lineup.
Right, it's a free event. Other than it's a few dollars if you want to have lunch.
Oh, okay, good. And that's going to be at Clubhouse 7, and that's Saturday, September 22nd from 10 to 2:30.
Yes.
That's awesome. Gosh, I thought it feels like we just had an expo not too long ago, so they must have, a couple, and they've got door prizes and some fun stuff.
Right.
So that's
and
perfect.
Leslie was on the air promoting the event as
good.
well, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
probably why it's fresh in your mind. But it's this Saturday.
This Saturday, so it's coming up quick. All right, excellent. So, perfect. Well, thank you so much. And I just really think that it's important, like you said, to try. I mean, that's pretty unheard of, is actually to try it before you actually do something. So, thank you so much.
Yes. Thank
All
you,
right, nice
Lisa.
to have you on.
Thank you.
And don't forget, if you would like to try Acti-Kare, the first visit is free up to 8 hours. So make sure you give them a call. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah, yeah.